good evening, whatever time it is with you. Welcome, welcome. Come and join me. Let's see what the new moon's going to hold for you in a couple of weeks. Okay. So do come and join me. I know it's very late for where you are, and some of you. Hiya, hello. Hi, Connie. Hi, Ray. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming on. Let me know where you're calling from. Let me know where you are. Bring it on. Lovely. Like that. So what I always do, hello everybody, all coming on, brilliant. What I always do with my show, just to let you know, I'm going to be moving in April to an earlier slot at the moment, getting caught up with the changes in the clocks going forward and back. Ours went in England, ours went forward last week. So Donna and I nearly clashed into each other. I was raring to go an hour ago, and luckily we're in touch all the time. So she said, "Oh, I'm just going on." I went, "Oh, okay, I'm a bit early." So I went out and stood in the sunshine. There's actually sunshine in England, so brilliant. So yeah, I'll be moving to 6 p.m. Australian time. So I think that'll be about 7 o'clock in the morning for me. So that's cool. I'm an early riser. So lovely to see you all. Okay, what I always do on my show is I first of all, so what I thought we'd do, I don't know why, I got very guided to do this, that we have a new moon. We've obviously just a week ago had our full moon. But when we get to this midway point, it's a great time to be looking at what it is you want to address in your life, and that you head towards the new moon ready with those goals and starting to prepare, so that then when you've got the energy of that new moon, you're ready, and you're ready at the starting gate. As you said, Ray, bring it on. All right. So I like to, first of all, just do, I like to do a reading for all of us, so that obviously in these shows, we're just doing sort of examples of the work that we do. And you can find out everything I do on my website, melaniewellard.co.uk, and the details are all in the comments, so you can have a look there. I've got a Facebook group. You can join me on my profile, just follow me on that if you like. It's all to do with my work, so please do come and join me. Okay, so what I like to do, as I say, is do this for all of us, so that everyone gets this energy, okay? Because what I'm guided to do, what my guides tell me, is that whoever comes into this group, it's like we're all in, we're all together in a lovely little group, all doing our readings together. And so that energy is going to go out to all of you. So I'm just waiting until that links in with everybody. Okay, let's see what we got the message for all of you. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. Right. When do you ever doubt that things are as they are meant to be? Can you see this picture behind me? Okay. My nice curtains. All right. Look at the card I just pulled. Wow. How about that? Okay. Look, with even the moon there. Maybe that's where they took the picture from. It's called the unexpected. So this could be why I'm very guided to do this with you tonight, to be aware of the unexpected, be prepared for the unexpected. Okay. This morning I do these Mel's mindful musings, little videos in the morning, to there's a little inspirational guided messages. And what I got with that was new beginnings, but also dealing with disappointment, dealing with disappointment in a gracious way. All right, because at the moment we're all in this very topsy-turvy situation. Okay, so it's almost like, if you expect the unexpected, if you're prepared for the unexpected, then you're not going to be surprised. All right, it's not going to throw you off. So if you think, oh, all of a sudden, I mean, here in the UK, we've been in lockdown for a long time, okay? And so it's about preparing for that and saying, well, what can I put in place to be prepared for the unexpected? Because I've also pulled here the darkness, okay? So putting those two together, expect the unexpected about what we are feeling is the darkness. All right, what we're feeling is oppressive. All right, now this isn't meant to frighten you, or it's about, can you see that little bunny there? But there is still a glow in the moon behind. Somewhere it's an eclipse, okay? It's called the long night moon. And I'm going to just look into that a bit more, because I think there's some message for you all. Okay, so this is a message for this whole community. Anyone that, I always believe that whoever comes to watch me is meant to be here. Right place, right time, doing the right thing. Okay, so I always say as well, when I do readings, example readings tonight, today, wherever you are in the world, do listen out, because some of those messages might be for you as well. All right, Spirit do tend to choose people where they can use what's going on in their life as a conduit, if you like, because I won't ever talk about very personal details on a live. That can be if you want to book me for a one-to-one. So I will always talk in more broader terms, okay, because it's just personal, so I don't want to talk about your real personal stuff. Right, so I just want to get the next card for that, okay? Right, okay. Got here, cut the cords, all right? And I'm just linking in with that. And this, right, okay, this feels like in leading up to the new moon, it feels like you need to be looking. So we've just passed the full moon, which is a time for letting go. And this still feels like this energy is moving us forward to, when we're all in these situations where we sort of feel restricted, it gives us good contemplation time. It's how you use it. And it's a time for going inward and deciding what is it that do you need to let go of in your life. So this feels like spend the next couple of weeks thinking even deeper. If you didn't do it for the full moon, think even a bit deeper. What is it that you need to let go of? What do you need to cut the cords on? That can be a place, that can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a behavior. We might be engaging in behaviors that are harming us, and it's time to really, that's enough. Your body might be saying, I'm done with this, and it's time to cut that cord and find a better way forward. And this is what I'm getting with the new moon. It's finding a better way forward within whatever constraints you have. It's about looking inward and what you can do, what you're in control of, rather than we look out and keep moaning what we can't control. Okay, if we sit in that space, you see this sort of circle of the trees around me here. If you think of what's within, where I'm sitting within that circle, think of that as my sphere of influence. Okay, within that are the things I can control. They're the things I can influence. Okay, if you focus on that, you're more likely to take huge steps forward within what's ever going on outside. Okay, if we go to the other side of this and we get stuck either side of this, then you're into the sphere of concern, and that is then called, you're trying to take on the problems of the world, and that can be overwhelming, and that can lead down a rabbit hole we don't really want to. We can visit it, but we don't want to stay there. Okay, that can lead to a dark place. All right, so this is what I'm getting for, it's expecting the unexpected, but with this card I get a real sense of hope. All right, I'm really getting light energy with this. It is about, okay, how can we get our lives in order? What can we let go that's dragging us back, that's like a big anchor? All right, which is what I'm getting here. Okay, just one more here to help you. Yeah, okay. Inner child healing. It's like, that's what I'm saying, it's going inward. and really looking at what needs changing, because that little boy or that little girl inside there is crying out to be recognized, is what I'm getting. Okay, and I think you'll know if this is resonating with you. All right, you will know. And if you're also getting a response to it that absolutely not, do look at that as well, because sometimes what we totally reject is also where we need to be looking. All right, so I hope that is helpful. Let's get going. So I'm going to start with Ray. Okay, so Ray, I didn't catch your surname or the comment. Yep, you're stuck in lockdown in Brisbane. Yes, we've been in lockdown in England since Boxing Day. So, well, they've only just started, allowing. So, yeah, all our restaurants, pubs, and cafes, anything like that, has been shut all the time. So, yeah, it's not good, is it? So, I do wish you luck with that. Okay, Ray, I hope you are. Oh, there you are. Okay, Ray Louise. Yeah, okay, Ray. So, right, let's just see what's going on with you. Okay, right, I got powerful energy with you. Okay, wow. So, right, okay. What I'm seeing with this, Ray, is right, you're a real, I want to say you're a real bundle of love, a bundle of fun, exuberance, enthusiasm. Okay, but I want to direct that last reading to you. There is a little girl in there who's crying out to be recognized. Okay, does that make sense? You're very good at putting a huge smile on the face to the world, and it's good. It's, it serves you well. You can raise your vibe. That's great. But it's just a case of just take a step back, just to have a look. Yeah. I'm just going to see what might be blocking you here. Right. Okay. Right. Well, this sort of re-emphasizes what I was just saying in the reading before. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. All right. So I feel that your body, your soul almost is where I want to go here, is crying out for some attention. All right. It's like you're getting the messages, but are you listening? All right. I'm getting this. But, you're going, can't hear you, can't hear you. But I'm getting that it is. All right. So it's time to, and very often with people that are very resilient and robust, but they can ignore those messages and say, I'll be all right. I'm fine. You're all right. So, and the problem is then you're hiding it, and then that gets into a habit, and then often the time that you're going to need to act on it is, when you really get that screaming at you. Take notice of me, okay? Because I've also got here, surrender your fear of intimacy. And what I get here is allowing people to get close. I'm not feeling this is intimacy in the way we talk about it. I don't feel this is sexual. This is about letting people in, letting people know what's really in your heart, trusting. All right, I'm feeling here a block in your heart chakra. I'm getting more in the, it's between the, it's literally where my necklace sits here. So I'm feeling it's sort of into the higher heart, between the throat and the higher heart here. And so it just feels like you're not, it's buried. I'm just getting it's buried, that you've never really spoken about it. And I'm picking up a real heartbreak that went on. And again, you bounce back. But I just feel with this fear of intimacy, it's working on those patterns that are keeping, if you like, the real love from you. All right. Whatever that looks like to you. But intimacy is when we are willing to be vulnerable with another. All right. So not how we talk about it. It's about when you're willing to expose your heart. All right. And because we can, we can be in a relationship with someone but still be miles apart, because you're not actually trusting them with your heart. Okay, because you've also got here, surrender your attachment to results. All right, so it's like you're not wanting to take a risk, you're not wanting to go into this, you're not wanting to hear what your body's saying, because you want guarantees of what's happening down the line. Well, what's interesting with this is Spirit always say to me that guarantees aren't in life. Okay, we're not here for guarantees. We are here to learn, and sometimes we just need to, we don't learn if we don't move forward, if we don't take risks. Okay, so that's really what I'm getting for you. I just want to, okay. Also got here, just wanted to finish off with that, reevaluate your priorities. So I feel that's sort of like, if you like, over the top of everything else that's going on here. Does that make sense? You need to really take some time to really look at what's going on in order to make those changes. Otherwise, I feel the changes are going to be knee-jerk changes from a reaction as opposed to something that's thought out. All right, I hope that helps. Okay, and who else have we got here? Connie, I had on there. Connie, are you still with me, Connie? Are you still with me? Da, da, da. Oh, I'm glad that helped, Ray. Okay, Connie, are you still with me? Connie, Capitula, are you still here? Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for my necklace. This is made by Native American Indian. They sort of almost, I don't know the name for it, I don't want to insult it, but they make these beautiful, they all have special meaning. Lovely turquoise. So yes, he was very, very talented. Okay, right, Connie, let's see what's going on for you. What am I going to use for you? I have about 20 odd packs of cards here. All right, so right, I just okay. Right, Connie, I'm feeling a bit flat with you. All right, your energy is quite flat, and I'm getting a real ho-hum, sort of real fed up. What's life got to offer me? All right, and what I'm being shown here is all the windows and doors are being thrown open to just say there's a whole world out there for you to explore. Okay, now I don't want any sarcastic comments about, hey, we can't travel at the moment. All right, so that's not what they're referring to, but you can still take some action. You can still explore the world. We can explore the world online. We can do things. We can get involved in things. We can, it's almost like you've cut yourself off a bit, if that makes sense. And I'm not feeling that this is getting really serious, but if you leave it and don't take action, you can observe the feelings, but it feels like there's a need for doing something about it now. Let me just see what's going on. Okay. Right, yeah. See, straight away you've got surrender the drama. All right, can you see that? Surrender the drama. So this, you need to evaluate where you're putting your attention. All right, where is that going? Who are you giving your attention to? What are you giving your attention to? I'm just feeling like your attention is almost being sucked away from you. Your energy is being sucked away by quite negative stuff, maybe what you're watching, what you're talking about, who you're talking to. And I feel that if you can just deflect it a different direction, you can then start to bring in a different energy, if that makes sense. Because you've also got here, I'm feeling that often you work with spirit, okay, and it's like you've disconnected, because you've got here surrender to divine timing and surrender to spirit. Okay, so I feel that there is, it just needs you to redirect your attention to something more uplifting, something that's going to make you feel that sort of higher vibe. All right, maybe you should get together with Ray. I think the two of you could sort of like work together and help each other there. So it just feels like I'm not feeling like you need to do any big things. Okay, Connie, I'm just feeling like it feels like little things that are going to make a huge difference. That's what I'm getting. Small things that make a huge difference. All right. What could you start with? Yeah. So they're just confirming that it's not an emergency. All right. I'm not getting that it's an emergency. Oh, okay. You're getting another sign there. Give it to God. So you've got surrender it to spirit, give it to God, divine, whatever it is you believe in, the universe. It's just sort of letting it go, but just pulling back from all the negativity you might be linking in with. All right. I hope that's helped. Okay. Right. Let's see who else. Okay. Michelle Morris. Michelle Morris, are you going in the right direction? Oh, something flew off there. Oh, that's interesting. That wasn't even what I was going to be using. Of another pack, forgiveness. All right, so that leapt off the table from another pack. Forgiveness card. So I'm feeling take note of that, and that might be your way forward. Okay, I just feel you need to look at that. There's maybe some deeper work that needs doing there. Okay, so I'll now look at your question. But I feel like that's maybe in your way. All right, I can feel a sense of resentment that's built up with you, and in a way that is blocking your path. All right. Oh, how about that? You've also got you've got divine timing in a different pack. Okay, so right, okay, let me just see I just want to see what else is there. Okay. Right. Okay. So I feel what you've got with that is you've got your guardian angel card, and I do feel so you've got that with divine timing. So I really feel like you are being protected and guided. All right. So, but I feel they need you to look at forgiveness aspect. All right. That feels like that's important, because it's like if you were coming up to the fork in the road and there's a huge boulder in the way. Are you going to try and keep pushing it out the way because you're being stubborn? You don't want to go round it. You don't want to find a different way. And I'm feeling your way here is to really, I feel this could be forgiveness of self and others. All right. Because with regards to going in the right direction, that's your boulder in the road. But once you start working on that, you've got blessings and abundance. So I do feel then your path is clear. All right. It's almost like you got to look at this first because it's like right here, and then it's like you're more likely to then take the right path because you are being guided, but this is your challenge on the path. Is that okay? I hope that helps. Okay, who else? As I say, I can only do snippets here. I do quite long sessions with people. You can look on my website. I do hour sessions, 2 hours, 3 hours. So, okay. Nicole, you've said, can I have a reading about your actual problem? You can, but I don't know it's what you want that problem, what one you want me to look at. Okay. Paul Anthony Wallace. Paul Anthony Wallace. Please do let me know where you're calling from. It's great to know what parts of the world you're calling from. Oh, I'm glad that was okay, Connie. Okay. Paul Anthony Wallace. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Paul. Right, Paul, have you got a new right, I'm getting a new adventure. New venture is the words they've given me. New venture. So I've got that, the beginning reading I did for everybody. I feel that's very relevant for you about new beginnings, big new beginnings. But I'm feeling that there's still more groundwork to be done. Does that make sense? I feel that you're still, why are they saying laying the paving slabs? It's like you're laying the foundations. Okay. Yeah, is there, are you working with people? I'm feeling like they're in that, I just feel that there's still details to be ironed out. All right, I'm getting details still need to be ironed out. Yeah, okay. Right, but I do feel this is a really positive way. I do feel this is very dynamic, what you're planning, but it's like still getting that foundation bit started, because I want to say you've got the self-esteem card here. And what I'm feeling here is, you know, you're having doubts, or you can fall into, it's like you can be surge forward with a lot of confidence, and then I'm just feeling this, oh my God, you know, is it going to go right? And what I want to say to you is have faith in yourself, all right? Because you can do this, okay? But it is just that ironing it out. You've got decisions to be made, and I'm feeling this is all what I was just saying. This feels like decisions to be made before moving forward. And then you've got the life force card, and then I feel it's surging forward. I'm also being drawn to a situation of a relationship as well, that I feel there's some really good energy with here. Just want to see what the new moon is saying for you. So we're talking about the new moon is on the 12th of April, but it's time to, it's on the new moon we make our goals and what we want to achieve. So be thinking of that now. Okay. Yeah, so I just feel within a relationship, I'm getting here, you've got realization and gratitude, all right? And I feel this is the door that, sorry, oh, wrong one. This is the door that I feel you're going through into a new start, all right? A bit like picture behind me, you're sort of moving off into a new start. But don't neglect those around you, all right? Really don't neglect those around you. You really need to show some, yeah, need to show some gratitude, all right, for people that have supported you. Maybe a bit of TLC you need to give out there, all right. Yeah, and then I've also got compassion. There's something in your life, this is just another little heads up, you need to be showing some kindness, appreciation and compassion to someone in your life, all right, because they've been a bit neglected, all right. So you'll probably know exactly who that is. All right, I'm not going to give details on here. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Okay, who else have we got? You're welcome, Michelle. Well, that's 100% how you've been feeling, is it? Okay, good. You are more than welcome. Okay, Ashley Norcott. As I said, do remember what I said right at the beginning. If you were on at the beginning, I'll just repeat it for those that weren't around. Do remember that I'm guided to choose people. Please don't feel bad if you're not chosen, because it is very likely that the message that's coming through is going to be relevant for you as well. It can sometimes be how the energy works with me in the group, okay, where it's a group collective energy, and it can be that, you know, you are you're linking in with that energy with other people, okay, when you're on here. So right, Ashley, right, with you. Oh, hang on. There's a straightforward message that wants to come out for you here, Ashley. Let's see what's going on with you. Right, I'm getting the phrase heads up. All right, heads up. All right, so there's something they want to tell you. You've been ignoring. All right, so let's see what this is. I can feel someone coming in here. Okay, who have we got here? Okay, can I ask, do you have a sister in spirit, please? I wasn't coming on here to do mediumship, but I've got a sister link here. So if it's not directly a sister, it could be sister to one of your parents, so an aunt, perhaps, but someone that you would have known and you'd be close to, I feel, because, and I'm feeling they're coming in here quite strongly, they're just sort of like pushed in there, saying heads up, there's a message for you here, okay, of something to take note of. Have you been, I'm being shown you've been going off your path, you've been going a bit astray, all right, haven't necessarily been taking good care of yourself. I feel they could be indulging in behaviors that aren't necessarily for the benefit of you. Okay, so there you go. I just pulled that wake-up call. So that's pretty much heads up. All right, this is a wake-up call. And I'm being told you'll know what that is. Let me see what else it is. Right, got this as well. Do what you love. All right, so let me just look into this a bit deeper. I feel this could be a deep one, so I can't do the whole thing. Let me just see what else is coming up. Do what you love. Right, yeah, it just feels like you've given up on some dreams, and you're just headed off a bit on a tangent, all right, but you can bring it back onto the path again, all right. You just let things get a bit on top of you, okay, and it just feels like there's a feeling here of giving up a bit, and so I got this very strong energy coming in for support for you, whilst they are sort of saying wake up call, heads up, this is done with love, all right, this is done with, okay, that's enough, you've indulged it enough, all right, you can change your life now, all right, you can make something better. Okay, it's almost like you've been allowed to sort of indulge a bit, so it feels a very sort of strong, sort of almost motherly energy, but it's kind. You know, when your mum sort of tells you, okay, guys, you know, this is enough. You're not going to do that anymore. It feels like that type of voice coming in. And this is what I feel has happened for you. Okay, I've got surrender, low self-esteem. So it's getting to the point, and I know this isn't easy, all right, it's very easy for me to say in these little snippets, which is why I do the other work I do. It's to then coach people into how to make change in their lives. It just feels like it's getting to a point where you feel you deserve love and success, all right, and I realize that is a journey. I'm not saying this glibly that, oh, just do that, okay, I realize this is a journey. So you probably need to ask some help for that. But what is coming in with the low self-esteem, you've also got surrender defensiveness, all right, so I just feel you're taking everything to heart. You feel like you're everything hurts, all right, I do feel that you're a bit of an empath there, but the problem with getting into that defensiveness mode, I'll just read you what it says on the card. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear non-defensive response. The thing when we're feeling our self-esteem is on the floor is we only hear criticism. We hear when someone's trying to guide us, when someone's trying to help us, and I think that's why you've just had this card, this wake-up call, all right, and this may be relevant to others as well. It's when someone's saying, okay, you know, if you keep going down this road, it's not going to be good for you. So it's a wake-up call to pull the reins in and say, okay, what are my next steps? How am I going to help that? And this is half the issue with it, is surrender to receiving support and love. And that's what I was just saying. It's like I feel people are trying to help, but you're hearing it in quite a you're hearing it as negative criticism, and it's not. All right, so I just feel that it's, if you can just see it for the love that it is, then I can see you really pulling out of this and just deciding to change your life for the better. All right. I see huge opportunities ahead of you. But you see, here's the thing, we are all responsible for our decisions and our life. There may be external circumstances that means we can't do what we want to do exactly yet within our lives, and that's always been the case. Okay. But we are totally responsible for our response to anything. Okay, so we may get a knee-jerk reaction, but it may be our emotions that's lashing out. But then it's, what do I do to get control of those emotions? It's very common with psychology to talk about, we are a world that has difficulty as human beings in controlling or having control of our emotions. Now, by that, I don't mean swallowing the emotions. It's about taking measured response. Okay, so if you're feeling angry, it's how do you work with that anger, release that anger in a more positive way? We can't all go about bopping somebody. All right, and it's about when we fall into deep victimhood or martyr archetype, where we feel everyone's against us, and it's the first step is recognizing where we're at. All right, just recognizing it and going, oh, hang on a minute, I'm falling into that. Okay, and we might need to sit with those feelings for a while, but if we're not aware, or if we decide to take up residence, as I call it, in those emotions, then life doesn't go too well. So we can visit, but not take up residence. So here's the key. So you've got vulnerability and freedom, and realizing it's okay to be vulnerable. People talk about vulnerability as weakness. I feel that our whole society has been lied to keep us in a weakened state. For me, being strong enough to show your vulnerability makes you very powerful. That is your freedom. That is the way you can be free, is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, because once you let that out, you haven't got those barriers up, and therefore it doesn't hurt so much. That's how it's always worked for me. So, okay, so you got honesty and communication. And what I feel is this is about being honest with having that self-talk. All right. Just saying, okay, I'm struggling here. That's okay. That's all right. We all do. All right. I'm just going to see. I've got a crystal card here, and I just want to see what crystal might help you at the moment. All right. Okay. I've actually pulled clear quartz for you. So very easy to get hold of some if you don't have some. Clear quartz is an energizer. It removes blocks and will give you a zest for life. So there you go. That's what I feel that you need. It will uplift your spirits and create an energy flow, clearing meridians, chakras, and subtle bodies. Creates a channel towards the higher consciousness, and there will lie the answers. Creates positivity, and that's exactly what I just said. All right. So that just might be something that you can look into, and or it's just giving, if you just want to take that as the message that it's bringing in some more of that positivity. Okay, and I'm just looking at the color you might need. You've got plum here, which says overcoming challenges. So again, that might be a color you wish to bring into your life. So that's just a couple of quick tips I can do on here. Okay, I hope that's helped. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Oh, I've got itch. Azra. Badgerick. Is that right? Sorry, you know what? I'm going to get my eyes tested again when lockdown's over. I think my being too much on these screens, isn't it? Azra. Okay, Azra. Oh, I'm being drawn to keep it simple. All right. Let's have a look here. What's going on? Okay, are you overcomplicating something? Do you like to really I feel that you have a logical mind, but sometimes you can overanalyze. All right, if that makes sense. And it feels like you need to just, take a step back, look at it differently. So a lovely owl this morning flew right over me, and I got that picture there of just seeing above it, seeing the broader picture of your situation. All right, because it just feels like you're a bit too caught up in the detail, and this feels like needing to take a wider view, maybe asking some advice from other people. Okay. Well, this is interesting, because what I feel with this is why I say you're getting caught up with all the detail. It's almost like it's got a bit down in the doldrums. It just feels like it's you're just ruminating it over and over and over. And it's time to just, as I say, take a broader picture, take a step back, because you've got here, have fun. All right. And I just feel it's all got a bit dull. All right. It's almost like you're not allowing fun into your life, because I've just got to get this sorted and I've got to get it sorted out. But when we take a step back, when we just redirect our mind and our brain and our heart into something else, and especially when we bring in laughter and fun, that is going to release all the endorphins. That's going to, and all of a sudden, wow, I didn't see that. When we keep doggedly keeping at something, then I'm afraid we can just get blinkered. We just can't see beyond that whole can't see the wood for the trees analogy. Okay, now it's interesting, I've got decorate here, and what I'm feeling here is this is about, I'm getting bring some color into your life in more ways than one. So I'm feeling that's emotionally with having some fun, lighten up. There may be actual physical change of your environment that's needed. All right, but it just feels like you've just got caught up in the too much of the detail of something else. I'm going to see what, and I've got here, look, that's you. I've got be courageous. All right, and I realize as I'm saying that I'm feeling this is going to go a bit against your nature, but that takes courage to look at something differently. It takes courage to say, okay, I need to give something else a try, because I just feel that you're very good at analyzing something, but sometimes when you have an analytical brain, I know the problem, I have it myself, sometimes you can get stuck, and then you need to take a step back, and it's called changing it to the right brain rather than the left side of the brain, and get into, I'm being shown juggling. Do you know juggling actually switches us immediately into the right side of the brain, and then when you come back to the left side to actually get on with your problem, to get on with the work, wow, you surge ahead. All right, so I found that always worked brilliantly for me. You could do anything creative, getting onto the right side of the brain, anything creative, having fun, go out, have a laugh, show there, go on a merry-go-round if you can. It's probably all shut down. Yeah, okay. And the colour I thought I'd get you is brilliant. So you've got brilliant white there. But again, it says, discover your sparkle. Same message. I'm using different cards just to check in. I use them to just check in with what I'm getting through is correct. All right. And I just feel you just, I don't mean just, I know it's not always easy. Yeah, okay. Take the lead. So you need to, no one else can do this for you. All right. It's take the lead to make that change, and then come back to it. All right. Then I feel you're going to move forward with it. I hope that helps. Oh, I'm glad that helped, Paul. Thank you. I'm spot on. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that helped, Paul. Okay. Oh, Paul, you sent me lots of messages. That's nice. Trudy Morris. Shame I can't see you on here, isn't it? It'd be nice to. I have done some Zoom groups. I'm going to do some more where people can come in and then I can see them. It's nice to see your faces. Okay, Trudy, I'm just going to clear that from the previous one. Right, okay, I'm seeing you've got, let's see what you've got, a direct answer coming up here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see where this is going to go. I feel there's a curiosity thing here. You've got seek hidden treasure. So I'm just going to link in and see what that's about. Okay. You have undiscovered, well, potential within you. But I'm sort of getting, it's not, you do know it, but you're not tapping into it. All right. I feel that you have so much more to offer. So much more to offer. But you're not, for whatever reason, let me see why you're holding back. It feels time for a change. It feels to me time to change your career, change to maybe not totally change direction, but it's just want to see what's holding you back here because I'm not being shown. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is what's stopping you. Surrender obsessive thinking. Surrender worry. All right. Again, the mind has taken over here. And I'm just being shown you've just got there's a whole well of untapped potential in you. You just have so much to offer someone. I'd say if there's someone here that could offer you a job, I feel that you would be. You're a brilliant. Are you actually in work at the moment? Because what I got was you were a brilliant employee. And you've just lost your way a bit. And you're just feeling, it feels like maybe this is what I'm going to use a new moon card for you in a minute, because you've got here surrender to effortlessness. So this doesn't feel like you need to force things, but it does need you to have a look and say, where do I want to go next? All right. Because it just feels that it's time to start looking at what is it you love? What are your values? All right, I know I can't cover it all in here, but there needs to be some work done there. Yeah, okay. Will, where there's a will, there's a way is what I'm getting here. Where there's a will, there's a way. So you've got to want to. All right, you'll never be forced. Spirit will never force you. All right, you've got to want to. So you can either sit and say, oh, I can't, and here's my list of excuses. Or you can start taking, I did one of my little videos saying, about taking small steps towards your dream. Okay, there may be external circumstances, but you can still take steps, even if that is doing research on it, seeing what else you might need to learn. Because I've also got here hunger card. All right, you've got to be hungry for change. We can all say, I wish. All right. But the universe, spirit, the divine, however you want to refer to it, will work with us. Source will work with you. The angels will work with you. They won't force you. They're not going to do it for you. We have to do it with them. So we have to take those steps. All right. We've got to be hungry for change. We've got to take those risks. All right. Because there you go. This is taking back. So this is perfect. You've got a new doorway to go through if you're willing. All right. You've got a new beginning, going from what feels like a bit of a wasteland at the moment and going into a wonderful new start. So if you're not already planning it, I feel that there may be new things for you to learn, but it feels good for you. So this is perfect for the new moon coming up on the 12th. Is start looking at it now so that when you get to the new moon, you're ready to set your intention. You're ready to say, I want to do this. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just having another quick look here. Okay. I don't want to go into this too much, but I've got here loss and partnerships. Okay, so I just feel their partnerships and love, and so I just feel that's a bit personal, and I feel this could be at the root cause of what has, in a way, what's held you back a bit. All right, so look at that. I just shuffled those cards again, and I pulled out your card again. Seek hidden treasure. So they wanted to finish with that to say, let's hope she has got the answer. Okay. I'm just going to just see what crystal would be good for you at the moment. Okay, that makes sense. Carnelian you've got here. Very grounding. Might just help you with scattered thoughts. I'm going to just read you. Carnelian connects you back to the earth and all its beauty. Therefore, it shows you your own beauty. See, it just shows you your hidden treasures. The feminine aspect of carnelian works with fertility and flow and will enhance and enliven the feminine. Its male aspect brings a sense of feeling good, enhancing your expression, good to carry as a stone to give to another. It helps you feeling into creativity in a joyful manner. So it's good to enhance your feelings, not the negative. It helps you get in touch with those hidden feelings. So you got that word hidden again. So it just feels like you might need a bit of grounding, get you to see, I don't know, see reality. It feels a bit more solidly of what the potential is. Because I'm just seeing you've got masses of it. All right, I hope that helps. Okay. Right, where are we going? Trudy. That was okay. Oh, okay, Ashley. Right, okay. Oh, I'm glad it made sense. Okay, Trudy, you asked a specific question. I just want to come back to you quick. I'm feeling that as they didn't go there with the reading that came through, yeah, I'm feeling she'll be all right. I actually feel, does it make sense if I feel she needs to have some independence, all right, and not necessarily, yeah, I'm not, it's interesting, I just pulled for you, claim your art. What I'm getting is this is again just about you doing what you need to do. All right, this is about claim what's good for you. I feel your daughter's going to be fine. She actually needs to stand on her own 2 feet, is what I'm getting a bit. All right, hope that helped. Hi, Donna. Okay, Donna, I'm drawn to you. All right, well, let's see what's going on with Donna. Okay, new moon, what's coming for you? Oh, big changes I'm getting, Donna. Big changes. Need big changes. All right. Okay. Um, I'm getting here. Need big changes in your approach to something. Okay, something that has you pulling your hair out. Does that make sense? Okay. Right. Okay. So it feels like okay. You've got the pleasure card here, and what I'm feeling straight away here is you've really been neglecting this in your life for the sake of others. I'm feeling lots of sacrifice going on here, and tantrums going on around you. I've also got the power card. All right, so I am getting there isn't a need to put up with this. All right, so claim that you have the power, and then you've also got the will card. So it's you have the willpower. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just got what they were saying. You got the willpower to do this. All right. But I'm also being drawn to other big changes around you. All right. It's like that might be distracting you a bit at the moment. there's something you're wanting to surge forward with, or you are surging forward with it. Part of you that just wants to run away, I'm getting. Again, you've got to reevaluate your priorities. Similar message. It's just saying, you know, you've got to claim your power back. I'm just feeling it's being siphoned off. All right. I'm not saying this is easy when you get these messages. I'm not for a minute saying that this is an easy thing to do. Yeah, okay. Make necessary sacrifices. All right. So now this, I feel, is what you feel that you've been doing right now. I feel this is a different way round. I feel this is about you needing to make sacrifices, not giving so much of yourself in order to see. I often pick up with mothers that, and I don't want to get into an argument about what you do for your kids, anybody, but you can give so much. To avoid when you get older, I see many women who, when they get older, kids have moved on, full of resentment that they didn't in any way address their needs. You make a happier person to be around, a more fulfilled person to be around. It's about balance all the time. I'm being shown the juggling balls again. All right, I know you're juggling all the time, but it just feels like they're just your scales are too far the other way. All right. Okay. Yeah. You've got the shadow card, and I feel that you're being dragged a bit too much into your shadow side. It's pulling you off course. All right, what's going on is pulling you off course and making you feel a bit just making you feel a bit worn out, a bit shattered, I'm getting. Okay, so you've got choose wisely, and I'm just getting here that there needs to be a different decision. All right, there needs to be a change. But at the moment, you're not necessarily choosing the wisest path for you. All right, this isn't selfish, this isn't being selfish, but there needs to be a revision of that. I hope that helps. Okay, as I said to everybody earlier, you know, we can only give a snippet on here. If you want to book a one-to-one session, you can do it easily on Zoom. I can do healing on Zoom, can do coaching on Zoom, I can do readings on Zoom, on Skype, on whatever you want. Okay, so and it works, healing works just as well this way. Not quite as nice as having someone around, but I'm probably a long way from most of you. So okay, so I'm just going to, I know there's nobody after me, so I'm just going to carry on for a little bit. Ah, Azra, I'm glad that made sense to you. Yes, I get what you say, Gaz. Yeah, it is harder with ourselves. I go to other mediums to have readings. We get in our own way, that's why. But usually what it gives me is confirmation, all right, of what I know, but it's still nice. You're talking to, I always see it as I'm talking to a friend who is confirming that I'm on the right path. That's when we sit and have doubts. I find it better having a reading than seeing a counsellor. You're welcome, Paul. You are more than welcome. Yes, I agree. Music, fabulous. I am a great one for happy dancing. I was dancing through the woods the other day. Music on loud, nobody else there, and I'm dancing through the woods. All right, so yeah, I love to move, and it clears blockages like nothing else. I'm also now a chakra dance facilitator. So with chakra dance, it works on a deep soul spiritual level, and it's more about moving, just moving to the music, usually in a darkened room, or you can have a blindfold on that allows you to go deep within, and you just move, and wow, that works at a very deep level. Ah, big changes coming. Brilliant, excellent. Yes, do more studying, Trudy. Yes, excellent. Okay. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, I'm just trying to find. Okay. Colette Coffrey. Coffee, sorry. Colette Coffee. All right. Oh, pulling the goddess cards for you. Why can I see you dancing around like a ceremonial campfire? When I see things like that, I wonder if it's now or whether I'm picking up past life with somebody. Colette Coffee. As I say, if anyone wants to book in with me, my details are in the comments. Go to my website, melaniewellard.co.uk. Please come and join me. Follow me on my Facebook profile. That'll be great. I don't have any, it's all my work stuff. So, because I consider my life is my work in service. So everything else is there. Instagram, do have YouTube. Doesn't have many viewings, but I do load them up there if people want to see my little videos a bit more easily. Okay. Colette. Interesting. Right. Okay. I feel again, I wanted to use the goddess cards for you because I'm feeling there's something just very goddess-like about you. The energy, it feels like you are very connected to the earth. Feel it goes down a long way. I feel that you do you sort of use ritual a lot in your life. I've straight away got here the prosperity card. Okay. And again, I'm feeling this, you know, because of this energy, which makes sense. You've got independence, and it just feels like you're this strong, sassy lady. All right. Don't be frightened of your power. All right. I feel that some people, you might think some people are intimidated by you. It doesn't matter because you need to stand in your full power. I feel that you have a lot to teach others. Okay. And I've also got the home card. Is there any concerns? I feel this is your spiritual home, but also I feel your actual home if you have some worries, because I do feel that that's going to be improving. Okay. Are you actually thinking of moving? I do get the sensation that you are very much, yeah, okay, because I've got obstacles and challenges card here in this. So I just feel where you're feeling there are some problems at the moment, I do feel they're going to get sorted. All right, so please don't worry too much about it. And I'm just feeling it's almost like you're wanting to live the life you want to live, but you're scared to let go of things. And I've got the sacrifices card, and it's sometimes we do have to make sacrifices in order to get what we want. All right, but I'm being drawn to that rainbow coming in your head. Okay, does that make sense? That just feels really lovely to me. And it may mean you, so it feels like you are letting go of something in order to move on. Okay, got emotional withdrawal here as well. So it's like I want you to shine. All right, it's time to come out of hiding. If you are, you need to own this goddess energy within you. Yeah, you see, because you've got material and spiritual prosperity ahead. All right, so if you're, it feels like you might be scared to step into this. All right, but please don't. I'm just going to get you see what the new moon holds for you. So hopefully this helps in making those plans for the new moon. But I see you sort of dancing under the moon. I keep getting drawn to this with you. Okay, yeah, lovely. You've got to trust yourself, trust your instincts. I'm feeling that your instincts are very, very fine. Very good. All right, so you are getting the messages. And it might be you've got to make some sacrifices. You've got to let go. Yeah, there's your resistance. It's like, there we go. That says it all. You're resisting letting go of what you need to let go of. Does that make sense? and it might be time that you need to adjust. Discernment. So it's being discerning. I'm sort of seeing the more you come into this power of yours, then you'll make the right decisions of what you need to let go of. Or yeah, it's a time for self-reflection of really looking at what it is you want. I just feel confusion around this. Start with, I was getting this really strong. As I'm getting more linking in, obviously I've had more time, it's linking in more with your energy of where you are at the moment and where you could be. All right, so let me see one more. I'm going to give you an affirmation card. Okay, this might be key for you. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves. They will do it when they're ready. I'm feeling this has something to do with what's holding you back. All right, I'll say that again. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves. They will do it when they are ready. I hope that helps. All right, so I feel like that is what's stopping you really stepping into your power, going in the direction. Just remembering you're not here to save anyone. You can help, support if someone wants you to walk beside them. Okay, Amanda, I've just got time. Amanda Stevens. Okay, I'm just going to quickly use. Wow, you've got a good mind, Amanda, haven't you? Very intelligent. But I feel again with you, are you looking to change your work? It's almost like you've been very good at what you do, very bright, but I'm wondering if it's giving you the excitement you need. Okay, yeah, you got the void card. See the lady it's like you're in that in between before something happens and you're just feeling like nothing is moving. I feel a bit stuck and I definitely feel it's time for change. All right, definitely feel it's time for change of your work situation. All right, yeah, okay. Another one, holding on too tight. Time for change, you're holding on too tight to what has been, what could be, fear of letting go. It's seeing, you got the beauty card here, and what I'm getting here for you is start seeing the potential. Your mind could take you anywhere you want to go. All right, but I think you've got to spend some time deciding what it is you want. Think about getting some balance within it. All right, it just feels stuck. All right, and you need to get to the middle ground first before you can surge forward. Does that make sense? I don't feel that you'd be quite ready to leap forward all in one go. And quickly see what's holding you back. Okay, right. Yeah. It feels like there's some healing that needs to take place within you before you can leap. That's why I was getting that balance. You need to take a bit of a step forward first. I don't feel you could just leap. It's like that might be too much for you. Okay, so it's looking at what needs healing within you first in order to find that desire, in order to actually have that desire to move forward. Okay. Not let go and enjoy here. So again, I just feel it's all got a bit mundane. It's all got a bit let go of this need to be in that position. I think that's part of the healing. Lighten it up a bit, and then you, like I was saying earlier to someone, you start to see it in a much different light. Okay, and then you're in a position to make a plan. All right, to move forward. It feels like I'm getting that there needs to be some housekeeping done not literal housekeeping, but in your whole life. It's like looking at all the different aspects of your life. But it is going to be time for big change. All right, so maybe give that a lot of thought. Well, I hope that has helped everyone. I have to go now. As I say, do look me up, melaniewellard.co.uk, and you can see the different packages I offer and the different things I do. Do come and follow me on my Facebook, just Melanie Wellard, and you'll see my picture, so you'll know it's me. I think it's Melanie Wellard 7.7 something. And I have a page as well at Melanie Wellard 55. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining me. As I say, I believe from next week I'm going to be on a different time at 6 p.m. Australia time. Then your clocks will have gone back, so it's getting complicated trying to work out when I log on. So, but doesn't that bring you, when we talk about time, when we talk about, you celebrate New Year before we do. So how can it all be going on at the same time? All right. It is not linear. It's constantly moving. So we're just given that bit of an illusion of it all. So I find it all very fascinating when you're going into your evenings and I'm in the middle of my day or the morning. So we're all experiencing very different things at the same time. Fabulous. With that note, I will leave you. So take care and hope to see you soon. Bye.